What if the first war in history started over a fishing spot? 10,000 years ago, in Kenya, archaeologists found a massacre. Bodies with arrow wounds, hands bound, skulls smashed. These were hunter-gatherers. No crops, no kings, no property. So why were they killing each other in groups? For a long time, we assumed war needed a reason to exist. Property, kings, empires, that's when fighting was supposed to begin. Nataruk broke that theory completely. And it turns out it's not the only site like it. So let's actually dig into what was driving this, because it wasn't nothing. Even without farms, there was still something worth fighting over: resources. A good fishing spot could mean the difference between a full season and starvation. Now picture a drought wiping out every other water source nearby. Suddenly, one river is the only river, and everyone knows it. This is where our two groups come in. And on the other side, a second group, just as desperate. Neither side is evil. Both sides are just trying to survive. But when both sides need the same thing, cooperation runs out fast. So when we say a war started over nothing, that's usually wrong. A stolen tool, an insult, a crossed boundary line. Those aren't the real cause, they're just the spark. The real fuel underneath is almost always survival, status, or revenge. Let's talk about revenge, because it's more powerful than you'd think. One killing demands a response. That response demands another. Anthropologists have watched this exact pattern play out in small societies for generations. A grudge from one raid can echo for decades. There's also a quieter reason: reputation. In small tribal societies, young men gained real status through raiding. More status meant more say, more allies, and better chances of surviving lean years. So violence wasn't senseless. It was, in a cold way, strategic. Here's the part that gets uncomfortable. This pattern shows up in our closest living relatives, too. Wild chimpanzee groups patrol borders and carry out coordinated, lethal raids. Researchers have documented this for decades at sites like Gombe, which suggests this instinct might be older than humans themselves. There's one more ingredient: how fast humans divide into us and them. It can take almost nothing, a different necklace, a different accent, and suddenly loyalty snaps into place along that line. This isn't a flaw in human nature, it's a survival strategy from a harsher world. So let's put it all together. War didn't need kings, it didn't need empires, it didn't even need farming. All it ever needed was scarcity, a rival group, and a long memory. So those wars over nothing were never really about nothing. They were about the oldest currency we have: food, safety, and standing. And that currency hasn't changed in 10,000 years. Only the weapons got bigger. The reasons stayed almost exactly the same. Which means the drive behind conflict isn't ancient history. It's still in us. Understanding where it comes from is the first step to actually managing it. That's the uncomfortable, fascinating truth behind those ancient graves. Turns out, humans didn't need an empire to go to war. Just a bad drought, a rival group, and a long memory. If this changed how you see human nature, there's a lot more like it waiting for you.